Welcome back to another episode of Northern Fishing, and today I'm going to go over my top 5 favorite hollow body frogs for summertime. Now, back in the day, they inserted rattles into these. I don't know if you can hear this, but it comes with a rattle already inside of it, and I tell you, these frogs get a lot of action. As you can see, this frog is pretty torn apart, but it still produces fish and still catches fish. They hold up very well and very soft, but because it does break down, it gets the number 5 spot. On the number 4 spot, we have the Jackal Kyra, I believe it's pronounced. This little frog is fairly new, and the thing I really like about it is how small and compact it is. It's pretty small, yet it still has a good weight, and you can cast it back into the thick mats and it'll still sink in there. The skirts come perfect size, like you don't have to trim it, it comes to perfect size. Whereas all these other frogs, you gotta trim the skirts. Along with that, it does walk very well, but it's not the softest frog in the world. The number 3 spot goes to the Booyah Pad Crasher. This frog is probably one of the softest frogs I have ever used. The only thing I don't really like about this frog are the hooks. I feel like the hooks aren't that great on them, and after a few fish, they're just not that sharp anymore. Like as you can see, they're still sticky, but they're not fantastic. They do catch a lot of fish, and it is a super soft frog, and it walks very well, but it gets the number 3 spot. The number 2 spot goes to the Siebel Pivot Frog. Now I've heard a lot of people say that they can't fish this frog, and if you can't fish this frog, then well, you just suck at frog fishing. This frog walks very well. And the main thing I love about this frog is this hook here. When it floats in the water, it sits properly, like the hook is ready to go in, like that. And then as soon as a fish bites, it swings out. Like, look at that hook right there. Doesn't matter how soft the frog is, the hookup ratio is amazing with this frog. I've caught my personal best on this frog, and it's an all-around fantastic frog. It would be better if they had a few more colors out there, but it's a great all-around frog, and for that, number 2. Number 1 spot for me is the live target frog. This frog, I was kind of skeptical about it. I mean, I kind of assumed, oh, live target, it's not going to be the greatest, whatever, but this frog is the best frog I've ever fished with. It's super soft, skirt is very durable, hooks are very sharp, and like, look, nice and soft. And it walks amazingly. This frog, there's not one bad thing about it. It's held up for many seasons, and for that, it gets number 1.